Hi, my name is Julian Colandrea. Today I'm going to be showing you how to change my oil on my Pontiac G6. This car is relatively old, so I'm constantly checking the oil on it. If you want to check the oil in your car, I recommend the best way to do it is to find the car manual that your car either came with, or if you lost it by this point, if your car is a little older like mine, you can find it online. If you want to navigate to find the part where we're going to try to find the instructions to change your oil, it's going to be all the way in the back. There's going to be an index in the very back of the manual. And if we show here, it will show somewhere in the index the page number to go to, which is 322 for changing oil. So this is where it originally shows all of the instructions on how to do it. It's perfectly made for your car and it's very simple to do. So we're going to now follow the manual one-to-one on what it tells you to do. So the first thing it tells you to do is to enter the vehicle, and you're going to go to the instrument panel on the driver's side of the vehicle, and you're going to pull this latch right down here, and that's going to release the hood. And then it says to lift the hood, release the hood prop rod from its retainer, and put the hood prop in the slot and the hood marked with an arrow. So we're going to move it to the right, open the hood, and then this is the rod that we're going to insert right in the latch. Little arrow there to show that. Now you have complete access to the oil and the dipstick. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out the dipstick. The dipstick is the part that you pull out to check your oil levels. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to wipe off the dipstick. This is to get all the oil off that we do not need for the reading. And now we're going to proceed to put the dipstick back in. This is going to ensure accurate reading. And then we're going to pull it right back out. This is to ensure that we're getting a completely accurate reading. There's 4 notches on there. And where we want the oil level to be is roughly anywhere between the 1st notch and the 4th notch. So as you can see, mine is filled pretty much to the top. Most it's really supposed to be. It's ending right before the 4th notch. And I only added oil over the 4th notch about 2 weeks ago. So you can see it clearly is leaking significantly. So in this case, I do not need oil added to this. So we are going to just clean it off and put it back in. Now, in this case, if I did want to add oil to it, I would pull off the drain cap. And this one looks pretty weird comparatively to what other people's might look like. This is like elongated for some reason, but you would just pour the oil right inside of there. And you roughly, each time you put any oil in, I'd say a quart at a time is the safest amount to put into the oil. That is just to make sure that you don't overfill it. And now we're just going to close up the engine. And we're going to slightly close it. All right. And this video was supervised by my stepdad, Phil.
Hi, everybody.
And this is Nick, Phil's neighbor.
2 car guys.
I recommend you check your oil roughly about every time you fill up your gas. That's a little bit more than you probably need to. That's just what I would recommend for someone that's their oil's leaking. Oil is the lifeblood of your vehicle, so I recommend checking it as much as you can.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Does checking your oil mean that you don't have to have your oil changed?
No, it doesn't. So your oil, as it circulates, can still get pretty dirty, even if you're adding new oil to it. And also the oil filter has to be replaced every oil change anyway. So no, it doesn't mean that you can just skip your oil change. You still need to get your oil changed.
All right, how do I know what type of oil to put in it?
So your oil, the type of oil you put on it would either be on the oil, the cap that you insert, that you take off when you put your oil in, or it'll be on your owner's manual. It'll be somewhere we have to go through the index, and it should show you in the oil section what oil to add. Thanks for watching.